got nearly everything you'd want in this world. Wi-Fi, food on demand, friends, and yet you're still not happy. I know how you feel, and hear me out. It's not like you're depressed or anything, so why do we feel empty in a life designed to keep us entertained? Welcome, class, to today's lecture, The Happiness Glitch. In this age of overstimulation, everything is optimized for pleasure, but excitement is always on tap. But meaning? Meaning is permanently out of stock. And that's where it begins. Not sadness, not failure, just numbness. Because we've mistaken being stimulated for being alive. We used to chase lions for survival. Now we chase red notification dots like they owe us rent. Every ping, scroll, and limited offer is your brain's favorite slot machine, pulling the lever just to feel something. But dopamine isn't the chemical of happiness anymore. It's the chemical of, maybe the next thing will make me happy. That's why you keep refreshing the same 3 apps, like joy is being delivered via push notification. You're not bored, you're overstimulated and undersatisfied. We've turned life into one long loading screen. Can't sit still? Must check something. Can't eat in silence? Must play a podcast about how to slow down. A tragic comedy. Food? Please. We don't eat fries anymore. We inhale them like deadlines. The only thing we digest properly is regret. The problem isn't lack of happiness. It's that your reward system is permanently logged into TikTok mode. Real joy feels too slow now. It doesn't blink, buzz, or autoplay. So when something genuinely peaceful happens, laughter, silence, stillness, it feels weird, unstimulating, suspicious. Because we've trained our brains to believe joy needs background music and quick edits. So yes, your brain is fried on dopamine. But that's not even the full tragedy. Let me ask you, do you ever laugh, cry, and dissociate all within the same scroll? Welcome to emotional CrossFit, where your feelings lift weights they were never trained for. Your brain's like, is this a genocide or a TikTok challenge? And honestly, it can't tell anymore. 1 second, puppy rescue. Next, world-ending headlines. Then, dance trend with a trauma confession in the caption. It's not that you don't feel anymore. It's that you've been feeling too much, too fast, for too long. Call it staying informed all you want, but really, you're just emotionally spamming yourself. Your nervous system was built for village gossip and thunder noises, not a global live stream of tragedy, jokes, filters, and confessionals. Now, your emotional receptors are fried. You don't process joy or sadness. You just scroll through both, like a human algorithm. Happiness feels muted. Sadness feels distant. Everything sits at medium. You start reacting to real joy like it's too much. You can't enjoy a sunset without wondering if it would perform well as a reel. And that's the danger. When nothing feels real, you start craving anything that does. Not peace, not balance, but intensity. Because if you can't feel deeply, at least you can feel something. So you chase highs just to escape the flatline. We confuse stimulation with life. Peace doesn't feel peaceful anymore. It feels like withdrawal. And when your brain finally begins to crash, enters the smiling dealer that keeps it all running. Capitalism, your emotional subscription plan. You're told happiness is just one purchase away. A candle, a retreat, a detox tea. Inner peace, delivered in 3 to 5 business days. You meditate with an app that screams, "Limited offer," halfway through your breathing. You do yoga in leggings that cost more than your rent, and the only thing flexible is your credit score. Influencers don't sell lives, they sell lifestyles. Happiness with discount codes attached. Somewhere along the way, happiness became transactional. If you can't buy it, you don't deserve it. We've built comfort, not contentment. Our lives are softer than ever, yet our souls are on low battery. After all this noise, the silence you've been chasing feels like a stranger. Maybe that's where the reboot begins. Real happiness isn't loud. It doesn't demand attention, validation, or edits. It's quiet, consistent, sometimes boring. We forgot how to feel the small things, the sun, the hum of traffic, the weight of our own breath. We call it nothing happening when it's actually everything happening right. To feel again, you must unlearn running from discomfort. Unplug. Slow down. Let boredom bite, because that's where creativity wakes up. You don't need the mountains. You don't need to delete your life. Just your reflex to escape the quiet. Peace doesn't have to be earned, posted, or monetized. Real joy isn't a dopamine spike. It's the calm that follows. Maybe the goal isn't to be happy all the time. Maybe it's to feel alive, even when it's quiet. Start small. Step outside. Touch some grass. Don't scroll past it. You're not broken for feeling empty in a world built on noise. You're just finally noticing the silence. And maybe that silence is where you begin again. And that concludes today's emotional dissection class. Your homework: uninstall one app, touch some grass, and remember what peace sounds like. Professor Clown, signing off.